the More Fitness Studio, getting started on this 100-day challenge, 100 days to 2021. As y'all know, 2020 has passed by, flew by. As far as I'm concerned, it's already over with. I'm planning on the next year. Planning to set myself up to scale and grow, hit some numbers that I never hit before. Main thing on the brain is what got me here to where I am will not get me to the next level. So I got to do something to make a change. Hopefully you watched the video, the prior video, to give you a briefing of what I got going on. If you haven't, make sure you go back and let that run through all the way through and hit that like button for me, please. Today is 100 days until January 1. Start the new year out right. Get my body right, get my mind right. I've been back in the groove meditating. I've always been on and off with it, but definitely I feel like that's a major factor in keeping myself grounded and starting my day right. Focus has always been a issue for me. Like if I'm not, it's kind of like if I'm all the way in, I'm all the way out. Always need deadlines and stuff like that, so I'm giving myself a deadline because me just trying to do things because I'm supposed to hasn't been working. So just using this goal to get myself together. So you have 100 days to January 1st. I got my macros and stuff ready that I'm gonna start with. Low battery. All right, we're back. One of my shows I lost 30 pounds. Other show we lost 40 pounds because I got out of control. So it's gonna be about 35, 40 pounds again. Definitely don't want to promote yo-yo dieting, but I'm human just like everybody else. But because I never stopped working out, I have decent muscle mass, and what I do is sculpt body. So I've sculpted my body. So even if I'm at a heavier weight and relatively healthy, I still maintain decent shape to where most people can't tell that I have a gut. But I have a gut right now. I'm not even gonna lie to you. So we about to get rid of that, so I can be the person that I see in my head when I close my eyes. Where was I going? Oh, getting sidetracked. Back to the macros. Any time that you're giving macros, or even if you go online and use a calculator to figure out your macros, it's an educated guess. So I'm using my data from my two shows, one where I lost 30 pounds, one where I lost 40 pounds, and I'm starting off there. So I guess I'll put my screenshot of my macros up on the screen for you to see. All right, so what you have here is, this is a screenshot of my MyFitnessPal breakdown. I use MyFitnessPal as a calorie calculator, you could say. I don't use any of the recommendations for it because I have my own. And if I were to try to look at both, it would contradict each other. So just like as I'm coaching my clients and friends or whoever, I always tell them to disregard any recommendations. Not as if they're bad, it's just gonna contradict each other. If you had no guidance at all, MyFitnessPal would be great to use. But I always say that I believe MyFitnessPal, their recommendations is off a safe liability government type of answer, not something customized to your goals or to your body type, to your body fat level, all those different type of things. So my recommendations or my plan for myself, as we're looking at right now, is directly and specifically for me with data to back that up, you can say. So I number my meals, but I don't look at my foods as breakfast, lunch, or dinner anymore. I just look at how many meals I need to get in, and really I start with from the bottom. If you see the totals, 207 for carbs, 63 fats, 211 for my proteins. So I'm gonna try that breakdown. If you were going off some formulas, like say a pound, 1.5 times per lean body mass and all that other stuff, you probably get some higher numbers. But I found that I've been able to hold on to my lean mass with less protein than some people. So for me, if I can do that, I would rather do it. I would rather use those calories and carbs and stuff like that. Yep, those are my numbers at the bottom that I'm focused on. When you're doing your own numbers, you can say plus or minus 5 is a good range to stay accurate. If you're doing a bodybuilding show, maybe you want to get exactly on it because you don't really have no time for no mistakes. But if you're just normal weight loss, normal fat loss journey, beach body, then plus or minus 5 of those numbers will be fine. And I do another video to break down how we get those numbers, possibly some ways that you can create your own numbers, or how you can just go online, bodybuilding.com, any of those sites, and to create your own numbers or figure out your own numbers. So yeah, still got meal 1, oatmeal, egg whites, eggs, avocado, bread. Meal 2, chicken breast, jasmine rice, broccoli. When I'm using these apps, I don't get technical, so I really just search anything. And as long as the values of the calories, carbs, proteins, fats, and all that stuff is accurate, then I just click that. Whatever it is, I don't care what brand it is. So when I'm giving these type of samples to my clients and stuff, I always tell them to disregard this. Disregard labels and brands and stuff like that. I use dry seasonings for this. I don't know, lemon pepper seasoning and stuff like that. But I try to stay away from the barbecue sauces and stuff like that, unless it's like some real low calorie stuff. But a lot of those stuff is not good. But there are some. I use organic ketchup and stuff like that. So this is a breakdown of what I will be doing, what I'll be starting off of. So that's a quick breakdown of what I'm going to be starting off of. You can say my meal plan, and I'm going to start with that. Be consistent, and then look at my weight, look at my measurements. After I've done it for at least 2 weeks or so, am I losing weight, gaining weight, and then adjust the numbers from there. Typically, I know I've lost weight with these numbers before, so I'm expecting a few pounds maybe this week. Not too much, because I'm not trying to go too extreme, but lose a couple pounds by this Sunday, and then I'll reassess. If I haven't lost anything, then I'll probably drop my carbs to maybe 180 or so and get that ball rolling. But if I'm losing enough, then I'll keep it there. There's so many different variables that could be happening. You could, because when I'm eating whole foods, I can eat a whole lot more than I normally do. So if I'm eating junk, I can get fat off 1,700 calories. But when I'm eating whole foods, chicken, rice, broccoli, whatever it is, I probably could eat like 2,700 calories. And my metabolism will speed up accordingly and go crazy, and I'll be losing weight still eating that. So yeah, that's kind of the game plan. Keep it simple. I'm definitely gonna go more into depth and share with you guys as I make changes to my to this meal plan basically and everything like that. Cardio, honestly, I don't have a specific or a set in stone cardio plan. I'm pretty active. I got my bike, the More Fitness bike. Got to post that up here too. So I at least do that 3, maybe even 4 times a week. If I don't work out 6 days a week, I really struggle with taking a day off. So we're just gonna see how that goes. Don't want to do too much, especially in the beginning. The nutrition is the most important part, so I'm gonna try to get that straight first. And sometimes you want to save all the tricks for the end when you want to lose that last little bit. Because if you're doing 5 cardio twice a day, 5 times a week, once you lose 20-30 pounds, and then you want to get that last 5, what you gonna do then? So yeah, that's the gist of it. Don't want to make this video too long. Just really trying to stick to my words. Since I put my foot in my mouth, so I'm gonna post every day. So yeah, that's my MyFitnessPal breakdown. No, it won't work for you. As soon as you start losing weight, if you haven't already, people gonna ask you what you eat, what's your meal plan, can I get your meal plan? And you can, but that don't mean it's gonna work for you. These The meal plan that I posted is based on my body, my metabolism, my body fat level, my appetite, the type of foods that I like, the type of foods that work best for my body and digestive system, the type of foods that the last time I lost weight, actually the 2 times that I've done the show, that my body looked great with. They keep my muscles full. Some people don't even understand that part, because I'm still learning on that myself. Yeah. So, the best meal plan for you is the one that works. So that's not something that you're just going to get off the internet. A lot of times when I have clients come in, they say, how long is it going to take? And I tell them, I have no idea. The first couple weeks, maybe even month, is trial and error. Me just getting the baseline of where you are. As long as you're consistent, by the first couple weeks, first month, then I know, and if you've done everything you're supposed to do, then I know where you are. And now it's just a numbers game, process of elimination after that. But until you get that ball rolling, we just guessing. Just, stop. Like most people do, they stop eating something, stop eating bread, stop eating sugar and pasta, lose 10 pounds. Now I'm stuck. What do I do? Well, how much you eating? I don't know. I've been eating good, but I don't know how much. So if you don't know how much you're eating, how can you make accurate adjustments? Let's just say you were eating good and you were eating way more. Now, let's say you were eating good, but you were actually eating less than. So let's say you were eating good, but you were a little bit too extreme. Now you get some recommendations from me or online or something like that, and they give you some good recommendations based on your body fat level, based off the little bit of data that they have. It may be all whole foods. It may be accurate based on formulas and stuff like that for your body fat level, but it may be more than what you would be doing on your own. But because you weren't tracking, they don't know that you were eating less than that, so they're just giving you a number. Now you just started, you gaining weight instead of losing weight. Now you ready to quit. So every little piece of data helps. And consistency is the main thing. So even if you don't track, if you just eat the same things, the same portion sizes, and consistent, and you make consistent changes, that's better than nothing. So what's the best diet for you? The one that works for you, the one that you can be consistent with. And if at all possible, the one that you possibly even like some of the foods, so you don't have a cheat day. So yeah, that's my macros. That's my breakdown for starting out. We're gonna see how that goes. I'll break down the macros and stuff like that a little more. I've been saying it forever, but I'm gonna keep on saying it. Eventually I'm gonna have a couple ready-made cheap options for lower price point options for you guys. Some meal plans that can get you started. Like I said, it's always a guess, but it's in the ballpark. And if you do it, you can figure out what's going on, and I'll show you how to change those numbers yourself, and go from there. So, all right, Mr. Moore, I'm out. If you're in the Raleigh area, hit me up for training. Got limited slots, but I'm trying to take as many as I can without overwhelming myself. 100 days left to the new year. Like, share, subscribe. Peace out.